This is Ride News Now. I'm Alison Haislip. Today we are traveling around the world with an Indian health crisis, a Vietnamese getaway, and then back to the States where Atlanta's just trying to keep people alive. Here's the latest in all things mobility.
This episode of Ride News Now is brought to you by the new Harman Spark. Upgrade your current ride with in-car Wi-Fi, virtual diagnostics, and so much more. To activate yours exclusively with AT&T, visit the link in the description.
Let's take a moment to talk about the problems plaguing New Delhi. And if you interpreted that statement to mean this is a story about the insanely long lines at Solomon's Sandwich Shop, well, it's not. That's a cold cut joke for all my sandwich fans out there. The capital of India is experiencing an air pollution crisis. It has gotten so bad, city leaders have declared a public health emergency. The shroud of smog is so dense, construction projects have been halted and schools have been forced to close. How thick is the smog, you might ask? Well, think of it as a nice warm blanket that prevents you from breathing. On the air quality index, it hit 484 out of 500, a damn near perfect score for a disaster. The city has been forced to take action the only way it knows how, by implementing a system that limits the number of drivers on the road. Germany has even pledged $1 billion to help India get its act together. High five, Germany! Sounds like India can use all the help it can get. Hanoi is a lovely place, full of rich history, international style, contemporary hustle, and incredible cuisine. Ride recently visited Vietnam's capital city and loved it. Here are some of our tips. Getting around Hanoi is pretty easy, and you can go by pedicab, regular cab, or just hoof it on foot around the Old Quarter or the two French quarters. Two French quarters? That's a whole French half! Twice as many French quarters as New Orleans! Suck it! If you do walk, you'll get real up close to dozens of shops, cafes, and bars, and some of the best coffee on earth. Watch out for the millions of scooters, though, because they take no prisoners. Hanoians are young, resourceful, and hold an affinity for street vending, even if it's from their bicycles. And with so many tourists from Australia, Europe, and the United States, getting around in English is just as easy. For more info on getting around Hanoi, visit the link in the description. And if you decide to visit, tag us on Instagram at RideTechNews to show us how it went. And definitely please take some coffee pics. Over the last few years, Atlanta, Georgia has been trying to combat an increase in traffic-related injuries and fatalities, and the e-scooter craze may not be helping. That's why the home of the Braves is launching a bold initiative called Vision Zero. Vision Zero is an international program to change the way we do urban mobility. Its ultimate goal is preventing unnecessary deaths on the road, and one of its key initiatives is to reduce vehicle speeds in busy foot traffic areas. That way, if a driver rams you with their car, you only suffer minor injuries instead of major death. This 3-year plan will also help integrate e-scooters and electric bikes into the city's landscape. The total cost of the program is a whopping $200 million, but can you really put a price on safety?
Yes, it's $200 million.
Quiet, Jeff. The city created an entirely new department, the Atlanta Department of Transportation, to tackle mobility problems and push the program forward. Thankfully, rather than a wait-and-see policy, Atlanta has decided that a proactive approach is the best route to solving its future mobility needs. For more tech news, join us over at Ride.Tech. Be sure to follow RideTechNews on your social platform of choice, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I mean, should we go to downtown Disney? Keep kicking. Keep kicking. I mean, I can barely hear what you're saying at any given time. To help India get its act together. That was weird. If you do walk, you'll get real up. Did you like that? No. What is wrong with me? He's gonna steal my job. Don't steal my job, Jeff.
This episode of Ride News Now is brought to you by the new Harman Spark. Upgrade your current ride with in-car Wi-Fi, virtual diagnostics, and so much more. To activate yours exclusively with AT&T, visit the link in the description.
Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Also, head to Ride.Tech for stories, reviews, and more news.